We are live, ladies and gents. What better day to have your first fucking live stream? Day one, T20 World Cup. Let's fucking get into it. Three exciting matches against some really underrated teams that we don't really see in cricket anymore. Let's start with the first match. The first match, Pakistan and their fans know one thing for sure, that they cannot have a normal run like any other team, and they gotta give their fans almost a heart attack, which is why you see a lot of fucking TVs being crashed in Pakistan whenever that cricket is on. So the first match, Pakistan take on Netherlands. Everybody thinks this should be an easy job, considering after you have boycotted or forfeited the match against India, you need every win on the fucking table, bro. Pakistan decided to bowl first. Bold move. Let's see how it played out for them. Well, just firstly, I said if you're coming from my TikTok videos, if you know who I am, I've been critical of Pakistan's pace bowling for this World Cup squad. I don't think they have anything. They left out their biggest liability, Harris Rauf, which is a good thing. Good thing. That had to happen. You needed that. You don't need a fucking loser like Harris Rauf in your team. But the most important bowler that I think they should have picked was Wasim Jr. They left him out. He consistently bowls in like 140, 145 kilometers per hour. They left him out. I don't know why. Politics, Perchi system, Pakistan fucking cricket, bruv. There's also another player that did not even make it to the squad. That is Abbas Afridi, who's a proper all-rounder. He can perform with the bat, perform with the ball. But nonetheless, Pakistan go with Salman Mirza and Shaheen Shah Afridi for this match. Two fucking left-arm pacers who are not really fast anymore, especially Shaheen Shah Afridi. Shaheen Shah Afridi starts horribly. Levitt literally goes after him, belts him left and right. Despite the fact that he bowled a couple good deliveries, ended up beating the Netherlands batters. But still, it's not good enough, bro. If you don't take wickets in the first few overs that you bowl, especially the power play, the other teams are going to catch up with you. And Salman Mirza, I'm not a fan of Salman Mirza. He bowls in 130 kilometers hour. He bowls 130 kilometers per hour. Salman Mirza is not your ideal pacer. You depend on him for swing and variations, which is not a fucking skill that you want to count on. And you saw what happened today. He bowled a couple good overs, but when crucial times came, Salman Mirza struggled. He was bowling even more slower. On top of the fact that you're bowling 130 Ks, then you fucking go at 120 Ks. What's the result? What are you expecting? I thought Netherlands for the first 10, 15 overs were batting like they belong here. They were batting like, come on. Like, I haven't seen Pakistan bat like that in a long time. They were about 100 runs in 12 overs at the loss of 2 wickets. And then you're like, fuck, Pakistan is going to struggle. They're going to put up like 180 on these Sri Lankan pitches is like 220. You know what I'm saying? And considering how unpredictable Pakistan and their cricket is, I was going to be this me as just somebody who enjoys watching Pakistan cricket. I was like, man, this is a tough spot. India is going to have a field day with you. Vikrant Gupta is sitting there waiting, watching these matches, so he can see you lose, and the dholaks will start. I mean, Pakistan's job as a nation playing only 3 matches in this group stage is already difficult. You and your government have made it difficult for you, but I'm with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm with it. You're supporting Bangladesh. I'm with you standing up against the bullies. That's how you do it. But somehow Pakistan managed to reduce Netherlands to 147. That was a good comeback from their bowling department, especially their spinners. Abrar Ahmed took a couple wickets. His line and length is amazing. His variations are hard to read. You don't know what's the next delivery he's going to bowl. And he capitalized on it, got a couple wickets, pulled it back. Nawaz also pulled it back. Although he was expensive, he went for about 36, 38 runs in his 4 overs. He pulled it back. For me, the surprise package in this current lineup for Pakistan is definitely Sam Ayub with his bowling. I think he's a much better bowler than Mohammad Nawaz is. I think he's a way better bowler than Shadab Khan is. Shadab Khan was wicketless. He did not put anything that in front of the batters, that was going to be tough. I mean, you cannot fucking just come back into the team a year later and just start performing against weaker nations and expect to fucking be in the team. That's not the right way to select him. He shouldn't be in this team. I don't think he belongs here. But I still made a Pakistan 11. I included him in it because he's the better option, clearly. Sam Ayub got those 2 wickets in that over, and that changed things for Pakistan. They reduced Netherlands for 147, and you would think now their job is done. The bowlers have done it. This is it. They, as audience, you've sat through their miserable first 10, 12 overs where Netherlands were completely belting them, and you just fear the thought of Pakistan team with this lineup facing a New Zealand, South Africa, or forget about India if you make it to the next fucking stage. But nonetheless, Pakistan got it 147. And while as a viewer, you're like, fuck, please don't fuck up with the batting. We are already hearing Wasim Akram and Waqar Yunis insufferable commentary. Netherlands. That's all Wasim Akram kept saying is Netherlands. Oh, Baijan, somebody send this man for Punjabi commentary. They should start Urdu Punjabi commentary and let Wasim Akram, let Waqar Yunis hang there. It's just insufferable. I'm okay with Ramiz Raja. He can carry himself off despite a couple stupid statements that Ramiz Raja will always make. I don't know, bro. It was hilarious to watch Wasim Akram. It was one of the best fucking times. For the wrong reasons. I didn't sign up for this. But Pakistan come to bat. Sam Ayub gets a good start. Sabzada Farhan is still struggling. Same pattern, same things. The first 10, 15 deliveries, he needs time in there. Sam Ayub started firing, and then he tried to be overconfident. What was that fucking stupid no-look shot that you're trying to play? That wasn't a delivery that you were supposed to flick. It was a much straighter delivery, bro. Brother, take it easy. You've been hanging in the 20s and 30s and 40s for a long time. You got to make a big knock. Sam Ayub gets out. Salman Liaga comes in, hits a few boundaries. He gets out. Same thing. Why all playing like this is the semifinal? This is the first T20 match. Get a proper win. Take it deep. Hona hi nahi hai. I don't know what is there. Is there a spring inside their bodies? They cannot fucking hang in there for longer than 15, 20 deliveries. Anyways, then you get to the cream of the fucking crop. Bobby. Bobby is a struggler, full-time struggler. His fielding was on point, bro. Those catches that Bobby took, although I thought he wasn't able to stay in the air for long, but that was a fucking great catch from Bobby. He took a couple more catches. He fielded well. He's been one of the better fielders for Pakistan. Unlike Sabzada Farhan, who's struggling in the field, almost feels like a West Indies cricket player. But going back to their batting, I think after Babar Azam comes to the crease, you should expect the run rate to go down. Luckily, you have only 147 on the board, and Sam Ayub has got you 50 runs in the power play. So it's not that bad. You're pretty identical to what Netherlands was or Netherlands was. But you still need to win this game. So what do you do next? You have the next batter that comes in, Osman Khan, Mr. Wakra, the worst fucking player ever. Sure, he can score 50, he can score 100. That doesn't change my opinion. A technically poor batter, you can see him from a fucking mile. That is exactly what Osman Khan is. Comes in, gets out without troubling the scorecard. Same old thing, bro. Pakistan keeping him in the team just makes you think why. Because he's connected to some politician like Fahim Ashraf. What is it? Parchi system? Or you just like a yes man in the team that doesn't say much, will do whatever job. He'll be a wicket keeper. He'll fucking do the jhadu katka, whatever the fuck he wants to do. You want him to do. He'll make biryanis in the background. Why is Usman Khan in the team? What's his role? He's a mid wicket keeper. He's a mid batter. He's just not even fucking, bro. I wouldn't have him in my gully cricket team. Let's just keep it how it is, Next, after Usman Khan, we get to who? Who comes in next? Let's see. Let's see who comes in next. Bobby is there. Usman Khan. After Usman Khan, I think it's the tailenders, the all rounders. The the thing about the thing about Shabzada Fran is that he hangs in there. He gets to a good total, a good score. He's in the 40s, and he cannot assess the situation. Like Pakistan did not need to lose a wicket. He literally threw his fucking wicket away. And this is not the first time, bro. This is not the fucking first time. Shabzada Fran has not taken it deep, which is why Pakistan struggled today to get to 147. It shouldn't be a fucking problem against the top teams. That's a subpar total. I don't care Sri Lankan conditions. Even there, 160 is average. Why are you struggling to get to subpar totals? That's a big question, Pakistan. Victories don't answer that. It's struggling matches like this, and losses is where you get those answers. Saabs at the front threw his wicket. Bobby followed because Bobby has nothing to do in this match. Apart from the fielding, if you're hiring a player for a fielder, maybe bring 11 fielders and fucking get bowled off for 25. What are we doing? Why is there no Khwaja Nafi in the team? You had a Fakhar Zaman sitting on the bench. You decided to go with an Usman Khan instead of a Khwaja Nafi. At least bring one young blood in the middle order. There's only one guy at the top, two guys at the top, Shabzada Fran and Sam Ayub. Everybody else is just a fucking old head, bro. Shadab Khan has been playing for I don't know how many decades. Mohammad Nawaz has been here. Shaheen Shah Afridi, Usman Khan. You fucking literally brought him from Dubai. The man was literally playing for another country. You still have him in your team. Nonetheless, Pakistan go their way. Shadab Khan doesn't do much. Mohammad Nawaz doesn't do much. Your proper all-rounders, your main players, this is who you're banking on. Your batting fucking depends on your number 6 and your number 7 in crunch moments when your top order collapses, which is very common in T20 cricket, even more common in Pakistan cricket. You should be aware of this if you're a Pakistani fan. You know, this is common, bro. This is not a new thing. This keeps happening. Then, somehow, in the last 2 overs, you're down to 29 runs and you're dependent on Fahim Ashraf and literally a bowler to take you further. Shaheen Shah Afridi cannot bowl. Now you expect him to bat. Luckily, Fahim Ashraf, I think this has to be the innings of his life. Give this man a spot in the team for like the next 2 years, at least. At least. He saved you an embarrassment against Netherlands. Netherlands. I'm going to keep correcting myself. It's Netherlands. That second last over where he belted 3 fucking sixes is what got you this win. You were losing this match, Pakistan. You were literally losing this fucking match. If Fahim Ashraf hadn't belted in the second last over and that boundary to add almost like what, 23, 25 run over, that was fucking amazing, bro. Amazing to watch. It came down to the second last over. 12 deliveries, 29 runs, and that drop catch from Dawood, which is the most expensive drop catch ever. Because Netherlands literally got a win, bro. Literally got a win. They were this close. This close. Fahim Ashraf showed up. And I'm the biggest critic of Fahim Ashraf. I don't like this dude. I don't think he adds anything to the team. They take him as an all-rounder. He did not even get to bowl 1 over. And this is not the first time. He's done this before. This is a thing. He's in the team. He hasn't added with the bat. He hasn't added with the ball. He's just there. He's just fielding. So if you thought Babar Azam as a good fielder who's not adding runs is fucking a stupid move, what is this? But today's knock just proved that when nobody clicks, Fahim Ashraf Rana clicks. So have him in the team. Pakistan get to a win. Disappointing for Netherlands because y'all had the match in the bag. You know, USA versus Pakistan 2024. This was almost a repeat telecast. It's just that Pakistan came on the winning side thanks to Fahim Ashraf. Now, what's the biggest learning for Pakistan from this, bro? I wanna talk about that. One quick minute. I don't want to dwell. There's two more matches I want to talk about. The biggest fucking thing in this match for Pakistan is to have the fucking right combination. What's the right combination, bro? Saab Zadafran, up the order, Sam Ayub. That's working. Maybe throw Babar Azam out if you still want to hold on to Fahim Ashraf in the team, which he's now made sure that you have him in the team. Maybe keep Shadab Khan out. If he's not batting, bring in Usman Tariq. Take Usman Khan out. Please bring in Khwaja Nafe. Take Babar Azam out. Please bring in Fakhar Zaman. This will be a much better team. Much better team. Your pace, only Allah can help you. I don't think anybody can help you with your pace department. What are you going to do next? What Mike Hassan is known for is keep changing the fucking combination every match. Nobody will be settled with that. He's going to bring in Naseem Shah. He's going to rest Salman Mirza or Shaheen Shah Afridi. That's just how it's going to happen. I don't know why they're holding off on Usman Tariq. Don't take these smaller teams lightly. I'm telling you. You're still going to face USA. They've beaten you once. Don't take them lightly. Now, the second match is one of my favorite teams, West Indies. It's a fucking joy, even though I know West Indies is not going to do major and not going to have major impact in this World Cup. I'm still fucking excited to watch West Indies. Any fucking time they play, especially if they're a full-strength team, which they are right now. But one thing is for sure, I need fucking better chairs. If I'm going to do this live stream shit, talk for like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, I need a better chair. I need to find a better situation. West Indies get to bat first, right? And they put up. That's freaking. I don't remember the numbers either, bro. That's 3 fucking matches. Don't come at me. Now, all teams are deciding to bowl first. I think that's the way to go. I don't agree with it necessarily, but it worked out. Scotland won the toss. They decided to get West Indies to bat first. West Indies start the West Indies way. They're 50 for no loss in the first, 7 overs? Pretty average. Like, not a T20 score that you're looking for. In the power play, you're expecting 70, 80 runs. That's a fucking good score. Shea Hope and Mr. Liability, Brandon King, are hanging in there. And then once the wickets start falling, they start falling. They both get out. Shimron Hetmeyer comes in. Hetty, who's been an informed batter for West Indies. And what we see, ladies and gents, is a fucking fine 50 from Shimron Hetmeyer. That was a fucking sensational 50. He got to the fastest 50 for West Indies in a T20 international match by a West Indies player. He beat Chris Gale, who got there in 23 deliveries. Now, Shimron Hetmeyer got there in 22 deliveries. But let me tell you, the first 12 deliveries, this man was barely at like 18 runs. Next 10 deliveries were just raining sixes. Started hammering the Scott bowlers left and right. And he fucking got West Indies to a strong total. Six sixes, 177 strike rate. That's commendable, bro. Come on. If Hetmeyer keeps firing like this, you never know anything is possible in West Indies cricket, bro. Those are the teams that I support, where anything is possible. It's unpredictable. That's the nature of these teams that I support. I just fuck with it. He got some support from Rovman Powell, but once again, Rovman Powell plays a poor shot and gets out in the 20s. I complained, I don't want to see Rovman Powell get out in the single digits. This is not much better. 24 runs is not it, bro. Sherfin Rutherford came in. He joined the party too for a bit. Same old 26 runs in 13 deliveries, 200 runs. That's okay. We accept that. Number 5, number 6 can do that. But on number 4, you got to support. You're supposed to hang in there longer, Powell. I literally warned you, don't fucking leave the team hanging. You're the senior man. You're the old man. At the end, West Indies get to 182, which I think is a defendable total considering the first match, which was 140. I know those are Sri Lankan conditions. This is played in India, Calcutta, Eden Gardens, one of the best stadiums in the world, one of the best grounds in the world. Now, when West Indies came to defend this, they had a great power play. They got 3 Scott wickets in the first power play, giving away only like 35, 37 runs. That's fucking amazing, you know? Matthew Ford is in the team. Shamar Joseph is in the team. So we've got Jason Holder. We've got Shepard. And they went with 2 spinners, Gudakesh Moti and Akil Hussain. Now, my West Indies 11 for this match did not have Akil Hussain. It did not have Shepard because I didn't want Shepard, Holder, Shamar, Ford. Like, there's so many same kind of pacers, bro. I wanted some variety. And knowing the Indian conditions, I went with 2 spinners. I went with Roshan Chase and Gudakesh Moti. They went with Akil Hussain, who gave away 26 runs in his 2 overs. Didn't do much. Didn't do much. No wickets, nothing with the bat. Gudakesh Moti was good. He went for runs in 1 over, I think, but he gave away only 29 runs in his 4 overs. Now, after the power play, losing 3 wickets, it's hard for a team like Scotland to come back, bro. Firstly, they're a replacement of Bangladesh. I think this would have been a much more competitive match if it was Bangladesh on the other side. They would have at least got to 165, 170 runs, or even won the match. You never know. But Scotland couldn't recover. Since then, once they lost 3 wickets, it was it. For West Indies, Jason Holder took 3 wickets. He bowled really well. But there was one man who was the pick of the bowler but there was one man who was the pick of the bowler. The one player I actually left out from the team, Romario Shepherd. He took a fifer, a fucking fifer in T20 cricket in a World Cup. Salute to Romario Shepherd. I did not have him on my team because I don't think he's a great player. I know how good a player he is. He's a proper all-rounder. He was in the IPL finals. He's been commendable. He's been doing it for a long time alongside with Andre Russell. So don't come at me. Why did I not include Romario Shepherd in my fucking team? It's the combination, bro. They're all great players. That's why they're in the team. But my combination wanted Roshan Chase over Romario Shepherd. Glad I'm not the fucking coach. I'm not the selection committee. I get to sit here and talk about it. Who also got 1 wicket and was really economical was my boy, Shamar Joseph. 4 overs, 26 runs, 1 wicket. West Indies wrapped it up. 147. They bowled out Scotland. They got this done, bro. Shimron Hetmeyer, the man leading with the bat, got West Indies to a great total. Romario Shepherd picks up a fifer. 3 wickets for Jason Holder. Gudakesh Moti gets a wicket. Shamar gets a wicket. Everybody's firing. They win by 35 runs. This is what you want. I want West Indies to go as far as they can. They're especially the next stage. They're going in 100%. I'm with it. Now, this special part, I'm making it for Akil Hussain fans. Now, this part I'm making only for Akil Hussain fans. Now, what do you get? Now, this part Now, this part specifically is for Akil Hussain fans. What do you guys get supporting a player just for supporting him? Because he's from your region, because you just like him and his aura and his celebrations. What is it? What is it? How many poor performances can Akil give in the last year? Bring it out. I want to challenge you and say one performance that you think, man, this is why he should be in the team. How many wickets has Akil taken in this year? In crucial matches. How many performances has Akil had in the last few times that West Indies has played and he's been poor, yet he's in the team? Is the reason why he's in the team? Is it a Sammy connection? Because that's all I see. I only see fucking friendships. That's all I see. Netherland, bro. It's a Netherland thing. Netherlands, bro. It slips. So I mean, the only reason he's in the team is because of the Darren Sammy connection, and he's been pushing him. I thought he was a captain a while ago. They made him a captain. He's playing no matter who plays or who doesn't play for the team. So I don't see why y'all support a Kilosin like that. You gotta root for the team rather than rooting for one fucking player, bro. I have nothing against a Kilosin. If he was bowling well, I would have him in the team. If he had more variations, I would have him in the team. He doesn't. He's a restrictive, one-dimensional bowler in comparison to a good Akesh Moti. That's the direct comparison. I'm not comparing Roshan Chase. The reason I have Roshan Chase over him in the team is simply because he can bat. Akil cannot. Akil cannot. Akil cannot save his fucking life if it came down to his batting, bro. Simple. So this was for Akilosin fans. Hopefully y'all can, you know, introspect, look in the fucking mirror or something, and start supporting the team, bro. Now let's talk about the last match. India, the mighty India, takes on USA. What is everybody expecting? I mean, firstly, let's be honest, bro. USA is pretty much India B team. There's so many Indian players in it. Not just that, but there's some Ganda connection, if I'm not wrong. You know, there's some Ganda connection behind the scenes. Even the last time they played, they somehow don't play full strength against India. This time they did because they saw a lot of criticism from the last T20 World Cup. But they literally got India, despite the fucking Ganda connection behind the scenes, you know, the fixing that goes on there. It's not just India. It goes on in a lot of teams. India were down 45 for 4, bruv. 0 for Abhishek Sharma. Ishan Kishan departs without doing much damage. Shivam Dubey departs without doing much damage. What's going on? I thought y'all played fearless cricket, bruv. What happened? $45 for 4. Tilak Verma departs. The firepower literally was sitting in the fucking dugout, enjoying some jalebis and some kakra. How did USA get you like that? That's my question. Because I saw after the first fucking match between Pakistan and Netherlands, I saw the Indian media losing it. Y'all couldn't play against Netherlands. Akash Chopra is out there already making videos. Like literally, bro. Cheap fucking videos about how Pakistan is not able to survive against the Netherlands. How will they do against India? Y'all struggled against fucking USA at your own home turf, bro. How about that? How does that feel? Does that feel good? Are y'all gonna have the same energy on your media? The same energy that you had for Pakistan? Or when any other teams like is struggling? But especially Pakistan, because I know y'all hate them. Y'all just don't like them. Or at least you want to convince the herd that that's how they should think. Whether deep down they might not actually hate them. But what happened? 46 for 4. What happened to your firepower, the fearless cricket? All these ex-cricketers on their fucking media sitting all day blabbering, bro. Blabbering. Absolute gibberish about how fearless India plays cricket. Even if they're 6 down, they will keep going to 300 runs is what we can see from India in this World Cup. What happened, bro? If USA, god damn it, USA, Ganda B team, you couldn't score 300? Shame on you, India. And then the wickets kept falling. The wickets kept falling. There was one man who came in their way. It was Van Shelwick. Van Shelwick took 3 wickets in an over. Literally laid the fucking bed for the Indian team, you know, and they were right there. They fell into the trap. The biggest weapon for this USA bowling lineup, especially a couple bowlers. I'm not going to break out everybody. Ali and Van specifically, they were using the slower deliveries so well. You saw how Shivam Dubey got out. He almost didn't play the fucking ball, bro. So that's a weapon. Any team that is watching this against a strong fucking Indian team, slower deliveries, bro. Learn how to bowl them better, and you'll get the result that you're looking for. There was one man from India that actually stood up. That was the captain, Surya Kumar Yadav. Blistering knock from him, which was actually at the start a very calculated one. He was consolidating mostly for the from the 10th to the 15th over, hung it out there, made sure that he takes the team deep. And at the end, he was just hammering the USA bowlers, especially the Ganda bowlers, Netrewalkar, the fake fucking scammer engineer slash bowler. Bro can't do one job properly. Gave away like what 25, 30 runs in the fucking last over. What a fucking joke. You got another Ganda in Shubham who just dropped a fucking lolly of Surya Kumar Yadav when he was on 15 runs. India would have literally been 80 for 6 and they wouldn't have recovered. But again, these are all conspiracies and shit. I'm not saying this is true. This is what I believe. I believe this shit, bro. Because it's the Ganda magic. Money, bro. Money, money, money. This isn't Dolan's USA team. If this was Dolan's USA team, the results would be different. Look at the economy for Van. Van went for 6.25 runs per over in his 4 overs. Took 4 fucking wickets. Beautiful bowling from him. In the last over, I think he tried too much. The last over that he bowled, he gave away a 6 and a 4. He was just trying too much, changing the sides, which side he's going to bowl from. If he kept it simple, he would have got like a better result. The figures would have been even more better. Look at Ali. He only bowled 2 overs. I don't know why. 13 runs, took 1 wicket. Economical. Mohsin was one bowler that India couldn't play. One fucking great spinner in the making. Trust me, bro, he was bowling really well. He knew what line and length he should bowl on these pitches. He adapted so quickly, and he even was bowling like pretty much, he was reading the situation so well. Like he was literally following the batters wherever they were going. And he bowled 4 overs, gave away only 16 runs, 1 wicket, 4 economy rate. That's amazing, bro. Harmeet got 4 overs, 26 runs, 2 wickets. Everybody bowled well except one man. 4 overs, 65 runs. Netrewalkar. This is how you get your IPL spot, bro. If you want to play for the IPL, you got to do your team dirty. India got to 161. At a time, they were looking like they're going to struggle to get to 120 runs. So simply because of Surya Kumar Yadav, he was the only player there, the lone warrior, if you want to call him, if you're an Indian fan, especially if you're Eggless Maga, lone warrior, yes. He's probably going to start in border 3, I don't know, possible. But got India to 161, and USA just had a shitty start, bro. Andre Ghose got out early. Mukamalla got out early. And Ganda Jayshah's nephew, Monang Patel, pretty much threw his wicket away. He got a call. He's like, bro, you gotta dip out, You cannot be out there scoring runs if you want your IPL contract. Jokes apart, he got out to a good delivery. And USA never recovered. At the end, they needed about 60 runs in 5 overs, which is difficult if you don't have wickets in hand. And at the end, they got to 132, losing 8 wickets. India won this by 29 runs. Pretty comfortable. Arshdeep Singh bowled well. 4 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. Siraj, the surprise package, he's in for Toy Boy Rana. There's no Toy Boy Rana. He took 3 wickets, 4 overs, 29 runs. Great bowling from Siraj. At this point, he's a better pick than Jasprit Bumrah. Am I right or am I right? Varun Chakravarti bowled well. 4 overs, 24 runs, 1 wicket, 6 economy rate. Akshar Patel, 4 overs, 24 runs, 2 wickets, 6 economy rate. Hardik Pandya was a little expensive. 4 overs, 34 runs, no wickets. But good comeback from the Indian bowling lineup and Surya Kumar Yadav for saving themselves from a massive disgrace. You cannot lose to a B team at home, blood. At this point, you cannot lose to anybody. Your fucking fans, Eggless Mega, are gonna come after you. Just like they came after Saurav Ganguly. They burned his fucking house down. They were throwing stones. Remember that shit, bro. Don't take this shit lightly. So at the end, India won against USA, West Indies won against Scotland, Pakistan won against Netherlands. So one each. Good start to the day. Interesting. People didn't expect it to be this interesting. But it's T20 cricket. Anything is possible here. It's unpredictable as fuck. But before we end, I want to talk about something else. So last night, India's eggless MAGA, aka Indian media, and their favorite journalist, Vikrant Gupta, Mr. Chompal, he was literally hanging in Pakistan a year ago. Before the war between India and Pakistan took place, they were going at each other. He was literally hanging in Pakistan. In this day and age, it's treason pretty much if you're Indian right now, even talking to a Pakistani on national media. You see what they're doing to them. But Vikrant Gupta is the king of absolute fake news, fictional news, you know. This man just creates news in the fucking thin air. Whatever he wants to believe is the fucking news. He has some random made up Ganda sources. Bro, like, I want to understand. He came up with this latest news, breaking news. ICC has said that Pakistan has reached out to ICC. Pakistan Cricket Board has reached out to ICC. They're negotiating. They want to negotiate. He said Pakistan also reached out to ICC via an email, Pakistan Cricket Board, a couple days ago. And now they've officially reached out. They want to do negotiations. Blood, I want to understand one thing. Chomu Gupta, how did they treat you when you went to Pakistan? People were really nice to you. Everybody saw your live videos. Everybody saw how they were treating you. They almost treated you like you were a star. You're not a fucking star, bro. You're a joker. You're a fucking clown who's just so deep in the asses of your own government that you forget the reality, the difference between the reality and the propaganda. You're selling it so much, you don't even fucking know what it is. I want to ask you, what do you get creating these fake news? When they show you respect, why can't you show them respect, bro? Why can't you let the fucking issue between ICC and Pakistan stay to what the reality is and not make up these stories? It's okay. They rejected you. Pakistan rejected India. It's okay. You're a toxic ex, bro, who's abusive at home but gets beaten outside in front of the world. That is what you are, you know? So take that with a fucking pinch of salt, shove it up your body or whatever, you know, and keep quiet. Don't make these fake news. All you can do is have the same respect that they're giving you. I don't see their media going crazy like you are. They're not creating fucking fake news every goddamn day, bro. By the minute. That is what Sports Talk, Sports Today, India Today's B team, whatever, you know, they do. They just fucking, this man is just, first you challenge them of boycotting. They boycotted. Now you literally make this fake news that the Pakistan cricket had to literally tweet with your name saying that we deny all of the fucking fiction and fake news that Vikrant Gupta, an Indian journalist, is putting out there. And they also mentioned that this is what Indian media literally does. They just keep creating fake news and fake fucking stories to feed their herd, keep running this propaganda. But they say, be patient. Time will tell who went knocking whose doors. They're literally saying that, bro. They're not going to ICC. The ball is in ICC's court, not in Pakistan's court. Their government has done their job. You cannot sanction them. You cannot sanction them. This is a fucking law, bro. They'll take you to the court. They're not like Bangladesh. So yeah, this is where I wanted to end it at, because I'm tired of watching Eggless Mega and their fake news, bro. It's just annoying, you know. And I have people that I know from India, from Pakistan. There's some of them that complain about that, especially Indians. But nobody wants to come on the TV and talk about it. or make a video about it on their social media. But if this is your first time joining me, just know that this is also my first life. So I might come here again tomorrow. Who knows? I'll keep y'all posted. Follow me on TikTok. For TikTok folks, that anybody that showed up here, I don't see anybody showed up here. But if you do in the future, after this goes on the page, subscribe, follow me. I always keep it real. I have no fucking sides. I have no horse in this motherfucking race. But I'm brown. So, you know, I'm going to cuss a lot. I'm going to throw a lot of jabs towards Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Afghanistan people, Sri Lankan people. Maybe not Sri Lanka. I like Sri Lanka. Appreciate you. Brawls and Boundaries. Thank you for joining me.